Okay, now I found myself a tricky little spot to balance my phone to film this. I just thought it'd be fun to show you how happy these birds are. I brought them a bucket of water and I'm working on their lettuce. There's Easter. First one in the tub, as always. It's always the first one to get in. I think the other geese are going to try to come up because I've been throwing them a little bit of lettuce over there. Hey, little pumpkin face. Hey, little pumpkin face. There's a flock of Canada geese going by. Happening Easter. Easter. He knows his name. It's my little Easter. Honky honk honk Easter. Well, he's been very vocal today. Yeah, things are gonna get a little exciting now that our birds are about to head into mating season. And of all the domesticated geese, I think Easter's the one boy. Yeah, all the brown geese, all the domesticated brown geese are females. I'm kind of thinking these older females don't lay eggs anymore. However, this young one right here in the very front, I think she was hatched last season, and she's an eligible young lady here. She's an eligible young ducky. I first saw her, I thought her name should be Summer. I've been kind of sticking with that. Oh my goodness, they already ate the handful I tossed out there. Here. Trying to help them stave off their appetite while I'm fixing dinner. I just love all the joy over here. It's a joyful animal. It's a joyful animal, huh, Easter? Easter. See how he likes this. There's some of that tender stuff. I'm kind of wondering if they like that more. Honk honk, Easter. Alright, man, this is just my first head of lettuce. I'm just getting started. I've been taking my time, you know. Okay, now, next one. Hey, you guys. You know what? I have a little treat that maybe I can break out early that they might really appreciate. I got just a little bit of watermelon to see how these geese like it. Now, just about any bird, if you have a parrot or a goose or a duck, probably like it. Now let me test it first and make sure it's good enough. Just a little sampler. Not sure if the goose is aware of it, so I don't know. What do you think? Did you see what I tossed? Yeah, I'm gonna just have to, you know what I'm gonna do is, hey, I'll just put a little bit of it in their bowl when I get it all done instead. can really see who is close friends with Easter right now. There's that one skinny little Canada goose with the twisted wing. I've kind of always noticed that one. It might be a female. Maybe she like has a crush on Easter, you know. Like I noticed before we got the brown goose, I would come here and Easter'd come up and honk to me, and she would be right there with him like she thinks she's his girlfriend. So I don't know, that little brown goose might have to kick her little tail. Say, no, he's mine. Unless they're polygamous or something, maybe she don't mind sharing. So, yeah, that one little brown goose has a little bit of black on her beak, which means she could, you know, have a little bit of African goose in her. The swan geese have a black beak, and they mix with the Toulouse and the Emdom, and they can all crossbreed to some extent, you know, like they can crossbreed and crossbreed again. So I'm not sure like at what point you get mules, depending on, you know, what breeds they are and stuff. They could sometimes end up with a mule, so I don't know. That means but I'm just kind of assuming all these birds just can keep on breeding and breeding until you get like all these different breeds intermixed and you can't even tell anymore. So I've been trying to guess what Easter is for a long time. And every time I see a different goose, I'm just like, ooh, that might be part of what Easter is. I think he's got a lot of Emdom in him because he's super huge. But, you know, as far as the other breeds that he has in him, I mean, it's easy to assume he's part Toulouse, but I'm seeing a little bit of a high forehead. So he may actually have just a little bit of swan goose in him. So anytime you see a goose that's got kind of like little bumps on their forehead or any kind of, otherwise they don't have that unless they're a swan goose or mixed with them. So I don't know, it's just a little bit on his face. He could have a little swan goose. We're just speculating. Boy, he sure is a big soft dumpling, let me tell you what. I'm still seeing that watermelon. Let's see what these guys think of spinach. I'm just gonna throw a little sample over. What the guys do. These ones, I don't think I really need to bother to take the stems off. They seem pretty edible, so I just go on ahead and break it right up in there. What the hey? I just try to break it down so they don't have to drag a big leaf around and try chomping it up. So nice and easy job. Now we're on to the final bit of food here, which is the kale. So we've got romaine, we've got spinach, and some kale. I almost think my bird eats better than I do. I eat nothing but a bunch of mush. Hey, soft. Hey, soft. That's my soft little Twinkie. That's my soft little Twinkie. Yeah, you get closer to food fish, I might give you some, huh? Here you go. Try this, guys. And I'm thinking this is probably the favorite green of all. It's the greenest green of the greens. You see? Yeah. These little Twinkies seem to be quite pleased with what I've thrown. So, I'm going to get these big ugly stems out. I know for sure they're not going to eat these stems. Look at that gnarly thing. I'm telling you. So, I kind of like how this works out, you know. I just kind of come in here and chop up the salad bowl, and I'm watching these guys just kind of gather right around. I would say this is about a regular goose party. Yeah, so, you know, I only come up here once a week and do this. This isn't like every day, so it's almost like we're having a party, you know. Instead of a Friday or Saturday night, I just come up on a Thursday morning. Now, I'm going to have some of these. Oh, I really hope the geese eat this. I think this is the best damn goose salad I've ever made. So, I'm gonna back up from this bowl and let these guys have their way with it.